Hey YouTube, welcome back to Homegrown Outdoors, where we review American-made outdoor gear and occasionally do some homestead stuff. So we're sort of combining the two themes today, talking about some American-made homestead stuff. So this is the CoopWorx feed silo. I apologize for my shadow. The sun just sort of is where it is. So this thing is a giant chicken feeder, effectively. So you can see we've got about 13 or 14 hens on this side, a bunch of excavation work going on across the road, and then another flock over there, and then we've got some steers that we sort of rotate back and forth. So, you know, the way that we had been feeding chickens, and that I imagine most folks feed chickens, you know, is with a feeder that we were filling up on the porch every morning, bringing out here, you know, bring it back every evening, and that works fine. So this CoopWorx deal was on Kickstarter, and I just stumbled across it on Instagram or somewhere a few months ago. This one is actually, I think, the fourth one they ever sold. Like, I was the day they did their Kickstarter launch, I was on there because I was interested in this thing. So getting back to the way we had been doing it, you know, we've got a bunch of kids. The kids sort of take care of the chickens, which is awesome. The downside of that is that you end up with chicken feed all over the porch. So it's just sort of this constant, you know, having to clean that mess up, or you're attracting mice or whatever. So to me, the great thing here, and that's a 50-pound sack of feed sitting there next to it, sort of for size comparison, is just that we can fit, I think they say 70 pounds you can fit in there, which I don't doubt. I'll show you. There's some feed in here now, and that's sort of why I wanted to go ahead and do the video, just so you can sort of see the way the inside of this thing works. So it's got like baffles here, and those baffles, there's a cone there in the middle. It just sort of, you know, allows the feed doesn't get jammed up in there. And, you know, as you put the feed in, I'm about to fill this thing up now. The feed that I put in there a week ago is at the bottom, so that's going to be, you know, sort of the first feed in, first feed back out. But it's great to be able to put 50 pounds in there and know that you're good for a week or more, obviously depending on the size of your flock. So I've been really happy with it. They make them in North Carolina. It's rotomolded plastic, so I happen to work around plastic. So the roto molding is a way to make pretty stiff, durable plastic. Like, this is not flimsy. If you think like super thin plastic is typically thermoformed. It's where they take a sheet of plastic and stretch it over a heated mold. This is not made that way. This is thick, sturdy stuff. They're not cheap. I think right now it's March of 2021. I think they're selling these things for like 195 bucks. Maybe that includes shipping. Obviously, you'll have to check the pricing out on your own. I'll put a link in the description that actually gets you, I think, 10 bucks off, and gives me a little bit of an affiliate commission too, at no cost to you. We both save a little bit there. So they're not cheap, but I like the ability to get that much feed out here at a time. So the way these cups are made, where the chickens actually feed, you know, they're having to sort of stick their head in there a bit to get to the feed, which in theory means you're wasting less. And I think we are. I mean, look, you can see this feeder's been in that spot, I think, for 2 weeks. So there's a little bit of feed on the ground, you know, that's sort of unavoidable. If you've been around chickens at all, they just sort of scratch and make a mess of stuff. But overall, I've been happy with it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. The installation is really simple. So the lid will ship separate, but there's just a nut and bolt here that you affix there. That actually is backed out just a little bit on me. So that's how you put the top on there. The legs, you can see, have these little push button deals. So the legs actually have 3 sections. So the way I have it set now, which is what they consider standard for sort of normal sized chickens, hens making a big racket next to me, it uses 2 of the leg sections. There's a 3rd section in there that you can attach if you want it a bit higher. So if you've got, you know, bigger birds, turkeys, something like that, or for whatever reason you just want it further up off the ground. You could also leave the bottom section off. So if you had, you know, bantams or something like that, you can make it sit a little bit lower. So those are my thoughts, sort of at a glance on the CoopWorx feed silo. made the U.S., father and daughter, from what I can understand, that sort of came up with this idea and went through the R&D and worked with plastics folks to try to figure out how to get this thing made. But I'm just about to fill it up now. Like I said, link below if you want to learn more about the silo. Have a great day. Hope the review was helpful. Take care.